So what's going on out there, YouTube? JeffMan316 here of the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel, and I'm here to talk Scream 6. So yeah, I saw it in movie theaters this weekend, and you know what? It was a good movie. I'll just go ahead and tell you, thumbs up for me, but I think people are going a little overboard talking about how good it is. So here's my video with the top 5 reasons why this movie could have been great instead of just good. So let's get into my list. Let's go. So like I said, everybody, I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about Scream 6 and 5 reasons why I think this movie could have been great instead of just good. So yeah, like I said, in my review, I give this movie a thumbs up. It's really good. For 6 movies into a franchise, I think they did an excellent job of keeping this fresh and entertaining. One way of doing it is obviously going into New York. So I'll give you a little snippet of a review, and then I'll get into my 5 reasons why I think it could have been better. So I think the young actresses in this are coming into their own. Obviously, you've got Jenna Ortega that plays Tara, and you've got Melissa Barea who plays Sam. She's a stone cold fox. She needs to do more horror movies. I'm really kind of pissed that Dewey met his end in the last movie. I wish he could have been the legacy character that carried over, but I understand why he didn't. He's all Woodsboro, and Courtney Cox, her character of Gail, is obviously the best one, best suited to be in New York. For the little bit that she's in this movie, I think they did a good job with her character. I really thought the main action scene that you see some of in the trailer plays out well, really choreographed well. Her confrontation with Ghostface is one of the best parts. But the movie really, to me, falls apart in the 3rd act. They do a good job throughout the movie of using the New York as set pieces in here. I'm not sure that they go overboard with it. They did a better job with that than they did in Jason Takes Manhattan, and I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a little homage to that movie in here. I think they did a good job. I really do think that there's some issues with this movie, and a lot of it plays out in the 3rd act. I really think this movie hit a peak about halfway through, and it started slowly trailing off, and I thought the 3rd act was a little messy. With that being said, though, it's still good to the point where I'm giving it a thumbs up, but not enthusiastic and not on fire. So let's get into my top 5 reasons. So the first reason that I think this movie could have been better is the use of Billy Loomis. I don't really like how his character was handled. I don't mind the storyline plot points of how it was handled in Scream 5, but I really don't like how the actual character himself was quote-unquote brought back. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but I don't like how his character is handled in this either. I think it's a bit overplayed, and I don't think it was needed. Billy Loomis leads into my 4th reason that I think this movie had some problems and could have been better. Is you've all seen in the trailer that they have the shrine to all the Ghostface. Well, the one little thing that I will spoil is those are real pieces of evidence from all the cases over the years. There's no way, and it doesn't matter who the killer is, that person could have acquired all of those different masks, knives, pieces of evidence, or anything without somebody piecing together who the fuck was buying them and how that they could have ended up being involved in the plot of Scream 6. So it is totally unrealistic that somebody could acquire all that. I just don't even agree with that. And then once you know who acquired it, they could have done a little tracing and figured out, oh boy, we better watch out for somebody else because they may have been involved. But either way, I can't get into it without spoiling it, but that evidence all coming together in that shrine bothers me. So Billy Loomis was 5. The evidence was number 4. Number 3 is actually Kirby herself. I really did not like the way they brought the character of Kirby back. I liked her in the last one. She was in the part 4. I think she was a little bit arrogant. She thought she knew everything about horror movies. They do a little reference that in one little scene in this. But to me, the character of Kirby it's totally changed. It doesn't even seem like it's the same character. And I understand, I'm not going to spoil it, the situation that they put her in, but I think there's way better uses of her character and why they could have explained that she was in New York and how they could have incorporated her in to the plot. I did not like it at all, and I did not enjoy the scenes that she was in related to, I don't want to spoil it, related to what they've got her character doing in this movie, let's just say. So number 2 involves this knife or knives just like it. There's too much stabbing in this movie where the people just act like, oh, I got stabbed. Oh, I got stabbed twice. Oh, I got stabbed 3 times. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I can make it. Don't worry. Just go ahead. Leave me behind. There's even somebody that gets stabbed 18 times, maybe 20 times, maybe even more. And I'm not going to spoil who that is, but they survive. It's ridiculous. It's like they don't want to do anything to destroy some of these characters and not have the opportunity to bring them back in Scream 7 or 8 or wherever they're going with this. There's even a scene where somebody basically gets gutted, and then a few minutes later they're still trying to escape, and they act like that this person has a chance of getting away and surviving. There is no way, and The Rock means no way. Yeah, for a little WWE reference, that these people could get injured as much as they did in this movie and survive and make it to the end or just into the next scene. I know movies aren't realistic, but this goes way too far. The 5th thing that I think that would make this movie great and just keeps it as being good is the reveal of Ghostface. I don't like the person that was Ghostface. At this point, I think we need to be a little more creative with it. I also don't like how the overacting this one character did when they were revealed as involved in the Ghostface plot. I don't want to spoil it, but the overacting was so bad it was worse than Laurie Metcalf did in Scream 2. And that's one of the reasons that I didn't like Scream 2 was when the killers were revealed in that movie. The overacting that was done so much in that last final act was terrible. I thought it made the killers a joke. It made it to where I didn't even want to watch it. Scream 2 is really weak to me in the final act. And in this one, I think it's even weaker. The overacting is just terrible. So like I said, the reveal, I did not like it. I think they could have been a little more creative. I think they should have went in some direction that nobody was expecting. Maybe not link it back to a character that's in the movie, one of the previous movies. I don't know. Something different was what I was expecting, and we got more of the same old, same old. But like I said, the movie itself was good. The acting from the main core four, as they call themselves, was good. Some of the kills were pretty gruesome. Some of the action was great. There was more chases. I wish you got more New York. You see the best part of New York in the trailer when you see them go into the store and Ghostface is using the shotgun. I wish they had done more of that. More surprises is what I want. It's a solid movie, but it only gets a thumbs up, not an enthusiastic one. So what did you think of Scream 6? But he's still talking. And no, I'm not shitting on it. Don't think I am. It's a really good movie. It's solid, well made, well acted, but it could have been better. So much better. So what could it have done, in your opinion, to get an on fire rating like I give on this channel, which is top notch? Put in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Keep supporting the channel any way you can. If you are a subscriber, you know you need to hit that notification bell so you'll know when I post new videos. So I really love you guys. Keep coming back, and I'll keep making great content. Until next time, boys and girls, this is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out, saying you guys be safe out there. Do you like scary movies?